2. Oh, we're live. 3, 2, we're live. We didn't even get to a 3, 2, 1. We're live.
Oh,
everybody. It takes a few minutes for everybody to see our feed that we're live, but I am so excited today because I am with internationally renowned spiritual medium Lisa Williams. Woo! And Grammy Award Winning Musician Barry Goldstein.
Hey.
Well, we're having fun.
Oh, absolutely.
So, there we go. Rachel's there. Khadija's there. Khadija, did I say that right? Khadija? And Ellen is here. Hi, Ellen. Hey, everybody. So if you're here, you're popping in. Let us know you're here. Make a comment. Tell us where you're watching from. Patty Stovall. Hi, Patty Stovall.
Oh, Patty.
It's so good to see everybody. Can you see the comments too, Lisa?
I can see. Yeah, I'm just sharing. I'm just, sharing is caring, you know how it is. So
sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. I don't even know if I'm sharing it right, but we'll see.
Well, if you're here watching, you have to say hi. Pop in, say hi to us. Let us know how you're doing. What a great Monday gift. I know, Cynthia, right? 2 of these fabulosity people right here. Barry, right here, Lisa. Woo!
Fun times. Okay.
Khadija's watching from Libya.
Wow.
Libya.
I love that. That's so amazing to me. Like, I know it's called the internet, which basically means internet, like you can go across the world. But I just think that's fascinating. So welcome, Khadija. So nice to have you here. And Lee from New Zealand. And Deborah and Patty. And I feel like Romper Room. And I see. And Kathy. So how are you guys today? Tell me how you guys are doing. Lisa and Barry, what's going on with you?
Nothing really is happening with me. Nothing. We're just ramping up for the for Vasa, where we are. Oh yeah, for the surprise. Sorry, it's the surprise. That's what we're ramping up for. So I'm super excited about that. To the point that I just can hardly contain myself. That's all I keep feeling as though I'm talking about right now. I'm so excited.
And Barry, what's going on in your world? I see this magical keyboard behind you.
I'm very excited too, Liz. We've been preparing for this for Lisa and I have known each other for a long time, and we met at this conference. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's called
What's the name of the conference?
Celebrate Your Life. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but
above my head.
right there. Celebrate your life.
Little shameless plug there, but we actually did meet there, and then we connected in Lilydale. And
we did.
Yeah, we've just been seeding this amazing collaboration for, I think it's like over 6 years now. So it's been in the making.
6 years now. Okay, so we have a really, really fun surprise announcement to make. And when I heard the news, Lisa secretly shared it with me, and my lips have been sealed. But now they're open, and now I can talk about it.
Do you know how hard that is, everyone? Because Liz just wants to shout it from the rooftop. She was like, oh my God! Oh my God!
I never do anything like that, Lisa. I don't know what you're talking about.
We all know you, Liz, and we love you.
All times. Okay, so drum roll, please. Lisa's going to share with us the latest and greatest project that Barry and Lisa have been up to that I'm super excited about. I have a teaser to show everybody. So go for it, Lisa.
So Barry and I have created, through our voice and sound and his amazing music, we've created Vasa, which stands for Voice and Sound Activations, where really we are taking you on this magical journey with sound for healing, to bring you back to the heart, to connect you to the soul. And finally, this has been a long time coming, but finally I am coming back out as a singer, and I'm singing on the track, and it's been an incredible ride. But this is, the world needs so much healing. The world needs so much at the moment. And this is why we came together. And when we started to work together, we just did an interview together, and it was just this incredible energy. And we went, we've got to do something with this.
Well, I have to tell you guys a story. So Lisa told me first, though. Oh, great. You told Rachel Marie before you told me? Wait a second.
Oh my gosh.
Ruh-roh.
I'm gonna be like, wait a second. I want to be known first. Okay. So here's the story about Lisa Williams. So every Celebrate Your Life conference, and for those of you not familiar with the Celebrate Your Life conference, you should be, but just in a nutshell, it's all these amazing world-renowned spiritual teachers and our amazing Grammy Award Winning musician, Barry Goldstein, come together for these powerful, powerful 4 or 5 days events. And so it's called Celebrate Your Life. That's what we do. And so during one of the conferences, we were having dinner, and it was a Saturday night, and there was another speaker going on stage, and Lisa and Chris Volker, another musician, came up to me and said, oh, we want to open this up, and I want to sing. And I was like, Lisa, what do you mean you want to sing? There's about 2,000 people that we had at this conference. So Lisa says, yes, I want to sing. And I said, Lisa, I didn't know that you could sing. You know, I'm getting a little nervous because I'm putting her on the stage. I have no clue whether, and you know, we've all had a glass of wine. Right.
And Chris had really twisted my arm up my back at this point.
Right. It's true. It's true. And Chris is like, come on, let her sing. Let her sing. And I'm like whispering to Chris, I can't do that. I don't know if Lisa can sing. And I was like, okay, all right. What the heck? Let them do it. So Lisa gets on the stage and Chris is playing. I think she was playing the piano. No, she wasn't playing the piano.
No.
We
had a backing track. We had a backing track.
We had a track. Okay. And this was in Scottsdale, actually. The first time we did this was in Scottsdale. And then you also did it in Chicago. And she opens her mouth and I nearly hit the floor. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. She has an exquisite voice, an absolutely beautiful voice. And you sang, I think you sang, He's My
Greatest love of all.
That's what it was. The greatest love of all. And you know, it's got like all these high notes and it was just like, holy shit. And I wish I had a voice like that because even when I was on stage, I did not have a voice like that as an actress, not even by a long shot.
Aww.
So then of course I found out that Lisa has been on stage in London and did the roller skating. What was the roller skating show that you did?
Starlight Express, Starlight Express, are you near? Are you here? Yeah.
Anyways,
Starlight Express.
Separate and apart from being one of the most amazing spiritual mediums in the world, right? She is also an amazing vocalist. I mean, you really are. So this project and bringing you and Barry together, whose music, you know, we've been listening to and meditating to and jiving to, Om Shalom and all of you.
Hail Barry.
So yeah, this is exciting.
He's a genius.
And Liz, you know, I heard Lisa that time too. I was on the side and actually taking pictures of her. And I sent them to Lisa. And not too long after that, I was going to be in Lilydale and I was doing a concert. And I asked Lisa to join me in Lilydale for a song that I wrote called Sacred. And I said to Lisa, make it your own, you know. And we actually she sang with me in Lilydale. And that's kind of where it all started with this. I gave her a bunch of meditation CDs and she started using them with her, you know, with her students. And it's all kind of like naturally evolved. And the beautiful part is that even during COVID, during this whole time when we've all had like challenges and how am I going to create, we were able to create this not even seeing each other. So Lisa was able to record in her studio, send me files. We'd go back and forth, you know, we'd add, subtract, and we were just really excited to make this happen. So it's really a great message. Like even during this time, people can tap into their creative energy and make things happen. It's important that we share, you know, our creations with the world during this time. So we're excited.
Absolutely. Should we do a sneak preview? Do we want to show? Okay,
sure.
So here's a sneak preview. Now let's hope I do this correctly. Make sure that like you can see my screen. That's what I'm going to do here. Share screen.
Hopefully they'll be able to hear it as well if you're doing the screen share.
Okay, yes. So
do you have a way of putting media in for your link?
You know what I'm going to do? I do, but hold on a second. I'm going to get on my phone while we're doing this to make sure that I can I'm going to jump onto Facebook on my phone. And
I've got Facebook up on my computer.
oh, here it is.
My phone while we're doing this to make sure that I can
hear myself.
I'm going to jump onto Facebook on my
How do I mute this?
Just mute yourself, Liz. I can actually probably hear it on mine, and I've got my headset in, so it's not going to feed back.
Okay, perfect. All right, here we go. I'm going to share screen one, please. All right. And there's a delay. So here we go. All right.
Trust your soul. Trust your soul. Trust your wisdom. Trust your wisdom. Trust your wisdom. Trust in the very essence of who you are. Trust in the very essence of who you It's time to trust your soul, your wisdom. Trust the very essence of who you
Yeah, so that didn't have any effect on me at all.
That's the first time you've heard that one, isn't it, Liz?
Oh my, yes. I heard the other one the other day. That is absolutely exquisite. It is absolutely exquisite.
Yeah, it's our favorite one, that one is.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. Now, all of the vocals, that's all you, even the harmonies you did. I've never heard you in your upper range in your head voice, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely magnificent.
It's funny because I will be honest, is that Barry brought this out in me, and I've always had a little bit of like I've not always been confident with my singing.
Mm-hmm.
And Barry just said, send me what you've got. And then he came back and said, can you do some harmonies? And I went, I can't harmonize. And I had this freak out. I really did. And when he sent me that back, I actually had the same reaction as you, Liz. And in my head, I'm feeling the actual energy of the music. But then in my head, I'm also going, I'm sure he must have got a backing singer or something. And he assured me that he didn't. And I must have asked you so many times, Barry. And it had that exact impact, that heart resonance, the way that it really impacts everything. And if you just play that on your own as you're just sitting around, you don't even have to be in a meditative space. You can just sit and play it. It will literally just rise and lift the energy up. It's just really, really an incredible piece. And Barry has just done a remarkable job of mixing, producing. No wonder he won a Grammy. I mean, hello.
It's exquisite. Barry and Lisa,
Incredible.
you guys knocked it out of the park. And so here's what I want to do. I'm going to list up a URL right there. This website will take you to a page on Lisa's website. And they're doing an event, a free event, right? It's a totally free event on the 21st. Now, I don't know if it's your mission, Lisa and Barry, but it is my mission that I think everyone needs to have this music. So it gets released on the 19th. Is that correct? On February 19th? Yeah. I want as many people to purchase this because I think this is going to change it. I mean, I could feel in that 2 minutes that it completely shifted my awareness. It completely opened my heart. I've been sitting here stressed, working today, and that completely shifted almost my brain chemistry. And Barry, I think that's probably what you were going after.
Well, I will say this, Liz, that even me when I was working on the music and working in the mixing and just adding in layers and things, I was highly affected. Like whenever I would work on it, if I had a busy day or some things were going on, it was like layers were kind of being, shed and the heart space just really expanding. So I think, intention and, our elevated emotions go into everything that we record, and that our intention was so pure in terms of creating this. And also knowing that so many of us are in our head these days, so easy to get access to information, on the internet and social media and everything else. But information is not the same as wisdom. And wisdom is all, that is in our heart. And it's really time that we shift that energy. It's not an either or, but finding the balance between the heart and the mind and where we are. Really important that we move the energy down when we need to, and move out of that thinking mind and move into our intuitive heart, which is our heart intelligence, and shed some of these layers that we're all carrying so that we can share our gifts. Whatever it is that you're here to share in the world, we want to help unveil that. Because it's
okay,
really
so
neat.
Here's my goal here, because I'm in love with this project and I absolutely love what the both of you have created. So number one, everyone sign up for that event that they're doing on the 21st. I posted the URL. So it's at lisawilliams.com/coming home. I posted that. So number one, make sure and sign up for that event. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. That's this Sunday.
Yes, this Sunday
This
at 4
Sunday.
p.m. Eastern time.
That is this Sunday. So that's number one. Now, there's going to be a release of a CD. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So in releasing the CD, I want this to be number one on the billboards. I want this to be number one on the billboards for New Age music. So everyone, I think we're just going to fall in love with the music anyway. But think about having Lisa and Barry number one on the billboards for the New Age genre. What do we have, like a week to do this? We've got a week. I know, with books. So let me just share a little background with you guys. So in order for a book to be on the New York Times bestseller list, within 1 week, it has to sell a certain amount of copies. Well, it's the same thing for music. So if we all come together as a community, as our powerful, powerful, strengthened spiritual community, we can make this happen, because this music needs to be heard globally. I mean, I can tell you, I'm going to buy like 10 copies right now. I want it myself. But so on the 21st, so from 19th to when? Like, when is our window that we have to start purchasing it?
Yeah, it's from Friday to Thursday at midnight the following week.
Okay, so it's Friday, February 19th until 19,
I think it's the 25th.
25. Okay, I have to count to my fingers. From the 19th into the 25th, I'm going to urge all of you to share the CD to have your friends and family listen to it, because once you listen to it, you're going to have it. I mean, it's absolutely exquisite. And so this event on Sunday, it's not available for purchase yet. So here's the deal. We have that window from the 19th until the 25th. I'm going to be sending out a devoted email to all of our CYL people, letting you know about it. So if you're on our newsletter list, watch for it. The minute it goes on sale, I'm going to send that out. You guys will get me the information, right?
Yeah,
Like
we will.
From someone on your team. Okay, good. And then we're going to I want to do another Facebook Live next week when it's a window. So we're going to do this again. Okay. So
Yeah, we would love to hear
all of you. There's about 100 or so people on the call right now. So all of you, make sure and stay tuned and watch for announcements. Make sure and sign up for the Coming Home event on Sunday. That'll help you too. All right. I'm right here. I'm putting my name in. I put Liz Dawn. Okay. I'm signing up for it. Just as
Are you really?
I'm
Oh,
signing up for it right now, everybody.
thanks.
Yeah, look. So I'm going to, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share screen so you can all go to the page right now and make sure that you sign up for this event. It's a totally free event right here. Oh my God, how cute. Oh, you're going to explain what Vasa is. Oh, that's so cute. Voice and sound activations. Perfect. Fill out the form. Join now. And that's the Sunday.
We're going to be taking people on experiential processes during it. It's really the start of us doing programs together as well in terms of working with sound and transformation and how people can access their heart through their own voices and specific vibrations and all of that. So it's going to be a very immersive, free event. It's going to have a lot of gumbo and special sauce, as we say.
Yes.
Gumbo and special sauce.
It's free. It's lisawilliams.com/coming home. Here, I can post it so it's available.
I just posted it.
Okay, so you posted it, but it doesn't go across.
Oh, it doesn't go everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't go. Oh, no, did you post it? Well, maybe it does. Who cares? I'm posting.
I don't know.
I'm being a little crazy here. All right, perfect. Because this is the way that we as a spiritual community can really, really start to make an impact on the world. And it is so needed right now, everyone. Music is the universal language. It's a universal language. It crosses barriers all across the world. So this is, Barry, you explain this so beautifully, like why music is so crucial to our lives.
Yeah, I mean, everyone understands music, and people who can't afford these more expensive programs. Buying a $9.99 download is low cost. It's easy to access, and it cuts really right to the heart. Immediately. It doesn't take long. Even spending 5 minutes in your day, and the importance of it, for us is to go beyond speaking to the choir. So that's really why we're talking about the charts. It's not just, let's get on the top of the charts. It's how do we reach a larger portion of our consciousness where people can feel the music? Because I always say music is not something that happens to you. It's something that happens in you. And
Absolutely.
Once people hear that, and I know you understand, Liz, and your mom understood this. Me and your mom had many conversations about sound and music. And, it's like you said, it's the universal language. And it's when we talk about the heart, we're not just talking about this esoterically. Composing at specific tempos allows people to come to a relaxed state where they can tap into their parasympathetic state, where rejuvenation, detoxification, healing, that's where all of the stuff happens. And it's all about just relaxing and moving to that state where we're calming down and feeling it. And that's what we're going to be doing with this event.
So I want to ask you a little, and Lisa, I don't think you knew this, but my mom was a classical pianist and she was a sound healer.
I didn't know this. No. Yeah. Oh my God.
She and Barry used to chit chat all the time about that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
no idea.
So tell me a little bit about what the CD, how can people use, when the CD is released, it's released on February 19th, and we're going to have Lisa and Barry are throwing a huge party on the 21st. Go sign up for it. It's totally free. It's going to be a wonderful event. So my question is that, so what made you decide to come together? Like, what is the when people get the CD, what can we kind of expect from this? Like, what kind of energy can we expect from this? And hello, Gilangelo. Like, tell us a little bit more about like how we can use it in our lives. That's what I want to know.
So there's two ways that it can be used. So we're doing this. We haven't really announced this, but I guess there's no better place to announce it here. But we're actually doing, when people buy it, they're going to send their copy of their receipt to a certain email, and then we're going to give them a free download. And so there's two ways. There's one where where I am literally, there's a guy. I wouldn't say it's a guided meditation. It's more of a guided activation. You can sit and you can listen. It is an hour long. Not often do you get these hour-long meditations, hour-long guided journeys. And you don't have to always have the time for that. So you can pick it up, drop it off wherever you want. And you can have it playing, and it can either take you on this real guided, deep journey, or it can, and this is the beauty, and I'll let Barry explain this, the piece of music that we've chosen is a piece of music that I used to always fall asleep to. And it's called Home. And the way that he wrote it, that's Barry's story. But the whole thing will just, it's almost like this clearing energy of the heart, of the area, what you're in. And so the second way is obviously with the free thing that we're giving away. It is not the meditation, the spoken word, it's all the harmonies and it's all the music, all the ethereal voice, everything else throughout. And it is unbelievable. It's such a clearing mode. But I'm going to explain, let Barry explain the actual music part of it.
Okay. Also, I want to say one thing about Lisa and her voice. I played this for my wife when we were working on it. She says, wow, it's really cool. It's almost like Lisa, the teacher, is doing the guidance, but her voice is kind of like on a soul level, singing to you and giving you direction of what your soul can do. So it's really dual-fold. And I felt that also. It's like her voice, her singing voice is like your guides coming in to give you information during the process. But listen, I don't know if you know this, but when I recorded Home, I was living in New York City, and it was
Really, you're from New York, Barry?
Yeah, I was recording, Liz, and
Barry. Go ahead, Barry.
And,
I'm just saying shit, you guys. I've
during
known Barry a long time.
It was during 9/11, and I was literally leaving New York to go on like a sabbatical after 9/11. I was like, I need to just get out of the New York energy. And I heard a voice saying, you need to bless the space first, because the space has created this amazing grounding for your work to come through in the last 5 years. And so before I started unplugging wires, I played this one, sorry about that. I played this one piece, and really I was just letting it come through me. It wasn't pre-planned. It was just like, let the music come through and bless the space with it. And I listened to it 6 months later when I came back to New York. I was like, wow, what is this? And I had marked it on my DAT tape. It said Home. And it was geared towards blessing the home that I had created. And literally when I played it, it was almost, I call it like musical sage, so it's almost like can really clear a space, because it was so geared on blessing a space that it works with clearing lower vibrational energy. There's beautiful round and bass tones in it that work with breaking up energy in a room. And Lisa, little did I know, after this came out many years later, was using this piece for her to kind of sleep at night and just to relax a little bit more. So yes, my music puts people to sleep for many years. So.
In a good way.
In a great way.
Yeah, and that's Lisa told me not a lot of people like that, like really connected with that piece as much as Lisa did. And she said, I want to do, if we do something together, I want to lay it down to Home. So she did. And then I laid other, additional layers around it to bring in more of the ethereal energy, to open up the higher chakras as well. And that's, it's kind of updated the piece in a different way as well. And it's really amazing. Even just listening back to it feels like otherworldly and kind of like, I don't know if you had this experience, Lisa, when you create something and he's like, wow, did we do that? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, is that me?
Yeah. So it's nice.
I
because
love
we can
that.
listen and enjoy it. It's like almost, and when you create, you're inviting, I call them divine collaborations. You're inviting source, you're inviting God, whatever you want to call it, to come in and create with you. So that's the part we probably don't, remember,
Well,
because
this is the
aspects of it where something else is assisting us in our process. Obviously, it's the bridging of science and spirituality together.
So this was the interesting part of it, because Barry gave me the music and he's like, go and create. And I literally sat there, meditated, had spirit come in and write the whole thing. And then I didn't know what I was going to be singing. And literally spirit just took me on a journey. And everything that you are getting in that is spirit led.
I love it. Now, we have a couple questions. Is it available as a digital download?
Yes.
Yes.
Only available as a digital download.
It's only available as a digital download. That's perfect. Yes, that's perfect. Perfect.
On Amazon and iTunes. So we'll be sending you out the links on Friday. Probably, yeah, Friday. Is that when we're sending them out, Barry?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Send it to me before that, because I want to hit it on Friday. So you have
We
to
will.
Okay, good. Then Colleen is asking, does Barry, well, I know the answer, but I want to ask you this, Barry. Does Barry do the productions on all his music?
Yes.
Yes. You should see
And I
his
also
studio.
style
It's
my own
awesome.
hair. A lot of people don't know that, but I do style my own hair. People don't think so, but
Yeah, Barry also styles his own hair.
Oh my God, I've gotten to know Barry really well over this time. I really have. And he talks about his hair all the time. Him and my husband have the same hairdresser.
They have the same hairstylist. I love it. Hello, Ginger. Hello, everybody. Yes, so go and sign up. Go and sign up for the event. It's free. It's free this Sunday, Coming Home. And let me go ahead and post this again. I'm really excited. This is like, we need this right now. Like your music, Barry, I meditate to you almost every day. I meditate to, here it is, on my phone. The one that goes, wah. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
that narrows it down to about 20 different pieces, probably.
Yeah, that could be anything. That could be the breath. Is it breath?
That really sums up my style.
Okay, so let me just share with you. No,
Lisa,
Barry has written this other piece that we're actually going to work on this weekend. No one's going to know because we're writing, but we're actually going to try and do the crossover. We're not going to try. We're actually going to do the crossover between spirituality and into mainstream, because we really just want to get out. Well, I'm not saying we want to get right from it, but I feel as though we really should try to bring spirituality into the mainstream. Maybe we won't have any more of the wah going on, but it's kind of, I mean, what he wrote was really hip and funky, and I was like, oh my God, I really love this. Yeah, his stuff is amazing.
Barbara Nyman wants to know if you do bar mitzvahs.
That's really funny because, Liz, you'll appreciate this. The whole thing, with the Grammy, when I called, I called my father up, and told him about the Grammy. He was excited, but he's from old school. They grew up in Depression. It's almost like it wasn't in their perception, of it. And a couple of weeks later, he goes, have you ever thought about doing weddings? This is after the whole Grammy.
Have you ever thought about doing weddings?
The biggest award that a musician can get, and it's like, wow, he just doesn't get it. So
doesn't get it.
Yeah, so I don't do weddings and bar mitzvahs anymore, but I barely got bar mitzvah to myself. So
yeah, she was laughing when she said that. It was obviously.
You never know.
No, this is something that again, universally, it's so exquisite what you guys have done. It really is. Do you have another sample we could share?
Yeah, I can send you. So let me just pull up YouTube because we have loads on YouTube. Well, we have 4. I won't say we have loads, but we have 4.
Let's do another. So the event, Danielle, is Sunday, the 21st at, I think it looked like it was one. I don't know. I signed up for it already. It's in 6 hours, 20 minutes, and 38 seconds, 37 seconds, 36 seconds, 35 seconds.
Now, Liz, how do you want me to send you this link? Can I?
Yeah, email it to me.
Can I just email
Can I-
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion to your listeners and your audiences to start to set an intention for Sunday for the event of something that you would like to unveil, or maybe you've been in the process of unveiling in your own heart, and start to tap into what that energy might feel like for you, because we're really going to be working with that energy of coming home to your heart on Sunday, and you might start getting guidance with that as we speak. Even Lisa, you want to add to that? Or
Well, it's funny because we're actually. I'm also going to probably give some. Like meditation journal sheets that you guys can sort of like use and to tap into, which I've created, and I've had them for a very long time. But it's really utilizing them and seeing how things relate and what it means to you, and because there's going to be all sorts of things that will come up as you're watching these things, as you're connecting in, as you're being part of the whole experience. There's definitely going to be things that you'll be like, oh my god, now I relate to that's coming up for me, and I'm vibing with that. And you're always going to have something that will come up. So I do feel as though you should always have a journal just to have around you, just to see what comes up, and a box of tissues maybe.
A box of tissues, because I mean, it really, I was full body goosebumps. Not just listening to the voices, but watching so here's another one. We're going to do it again for those of you who just joined us. We're going to share another Vasa, voice and sound activation. So this is another sneak preview of what Barry and Lisa have been up to the past few months. And this is what they're going to be sharing and doing during that event. And it's a free event, but I'm sorry, I'm going to ask everybody to buy the digital download. I'm not shy.
Well, we know that.
I've always been shy. Oh, this is really funny. So you sent me that YouTube link, and I plugged in the YouTube link, and I came up with a video, Lisa Williams at Greystone Mansion from 11 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
This is hilarious. Okay, we ready? Okay, everybody sit back. Just let's like tune into this. Put hands on heart. What do you think, Lisa?
Sure. Hands on the heart, just breathe with it, because this one is about breathing. You'll have the breath.
Okay.
It's time to see the truth. You are home. It's time to start focusing on your breath. Be aware as it comes in and out of your body, gently and naturally. Take note of how your chest rises and falls with each breath that you take. For the sun and surrender to the divine release.
Okay. So that was amazing.
Thank you.
It doesn't take, it doesn't take long, to just kind of come down into it. So
That got Liz Dawn quiet for once. Yeah, that was beautiful. I'm really looking forward to this. I really am. And that wasn't long enough. Exactly, Lori. I totally agree. But it is an hour-long digital download, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And once it's available, so it's going to be available starting on February 19th. And Lisa and Barry are doing a free event on Sunday, the 21st. I think it's at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
So it's all on, here's the URL again. For those of you, I know I keep posting it and I'm hoping that you're seeing this. So go to this website, sign up for it. And by that point, you'll be able to purchase the digital download, correct? By Sunday.
Yeah.
We want to purchase it within a certain time frame because my goal is to get them #1 on the Billboard charts for New Age spiritual music. All right. So let's do this as a community. I know we can. It's just exquisite. And can you even hear like how different my voice is just from that 1 minute? Like I just feel so much more in my body.
It does that to you. So what's funny is Barry's dog Woody used to sit and listen to it as well. Yeah.
He loves Lisa. Oh my God. He's like, even when Lisa and I are talking on Zooms now, because he was so used to her voice when I was mixing this, he just kind of comes in the room and he would just come in during the whole mixing process and just kind of lay down and relax during the whole time. So
it is
he doesn't
so
do that with
fun.
everyone.
I have to tell you, I'm stunned at how like it's really affected my body. Like I can feel myself. I can feel that I'm much more relaxed. I'm much more in my heart. I'm much more in my body. I'm much more centered just from that 1 minute video that we just watched and listened to.
And that's resonance, that's.
Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. My mother, did all this work and but this was, and I feel like you both understand. And I'm sure that you've got a lot of these messages from Spirit, Lisa, that the different tones and the different, basically the different notes and the tones that hit different organs in our body. I mean, I know that's true with my mom's work that she did, but I know there's certain tones that really hit into the heart, that hit into the brain, that hit into different organs in our body. And it sounds like this is just the perfect blend that the two of you have come together and done.
Yeah. And it's interesting, as I was recording it, there was times that I had to turn off the music and I couldn't listen to the music, and I just had to sing a cappella to just have the resonance come through. And I had that much faith in Barry that I knew that he would know where to put it, and I knew that he would be able to. I didn't know whether it was the right tune, tone. I didn't know if I was in tune, but I sang it, and I just knew that he would put it in, and he just did, and it sounded incredible. But again, it was all spirit driven.
Yeah, it's really something. You both. Let's applaud them both. Don't we love them? Yay! Thank you. Anything else you want to share about it before we close? Anything else?
Barry?
I mean, I think this is just the beginning. This is us scratching the surface of what the collaboration is going to look like and what we're going to be able to do together, with voice and sound. And that's what Vasa is. It's gearing towards creating programs and powerful events. And we have a lot up our sleeves in terms of what we're going to be sharing with the community, because we know how powerful it is when voice and sound are combined together like this.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, someone does have a question. She says that she listens to beat sounds therapy for migraines. She's wondering, and the instructions on it say that you have to listen to it with earbuds. Do you need earbuds for your music to get the most out of it?
Not on this piece. I mean, they're not using a technology. You know, it doesn't use binaural beats on it. It's working with heart entrainment, which is geared towards targeting the heart's rate at a specific tempo. So you don't have to listen with headphones. Some people find it more enjoyable, but it's not required.
And the only reason why I'm working with headphones is actually because of the work that I'm doing with Barry. I'm now having because I had thyroid surgery, so I'm having voice rehabilitation lessons, and I'm actually having a lot of vocal training and a lot of vocal work that I'm doing. And my instructor is now insisting that I actually work with headset because I strain my voice more than I would if I didn't have these in. So that's one of the reasons why I now wear these, although I can hide it. No one would ever know.
So I want to reiterate, because we've got a lot of people coming and going. So here's the game plan, guys, and you're all included in this game plan. So Barry and Lisa are releasing this absolutely exquisite music digital download. I can't call it a CD. I don't know what to call it. On February 19th. Now we have a week's window to get these beautiful beams of light and this joy onto the Billboard charts, #1. We have 1 week. So on February 19th, it goes on sale through the 25th. And so that's when we want to purchase it. And it's going to be like $10 or $12 or something crazy like that. But this Sunday, Lisa and Barry are doing an event together, a free event, to share more about this work. They're going to take you through some guided exercises, play the music for you, give you more of a taste for it. And at that time you can purchase it, or you're going to see all of my posts during this next week, starting Friday, and the emails with the link in it for everybody to go buy it. Okay. So that's the answer to your question. Watch for my posts in the Soul Fest group, in the Soul Tribe group, on my personal page, and all of our Celebrate Your Life fan page, everywhere. I'll be posting links as to where you can buy it. Okay? Go team, go!
Yeah, and I was going to say a lot of
community.
There's videos on Lisa's Facebook page that you can share, you know, and on my page, there's these little snippets. So the more that we can get out there and share it with people as well through videos, just a great way for people to have these mini experiences even before the event. We would greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
And there's one more coming out. There's one more snippet that's coming out Wednesday.
Oh, okay. I want that. All right, everyone. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Oh, Star, that would be.
Thank you, Star.
Thank you, Star. Here's the link, Star, for the event. I'm going to post this again. Here's the event that's happening on Sunday. If you would share this with your audiences, let them know that Barry and Lisa are doing this free event on this coming Sunday. That would be great. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. Lisa and Barry, stick around for a minute. Thank you all so much.
Thanks,
Liz.
guys.
Thank you for helping us.
Mwah.